Neverland, a revised story of Disney's Peter Pan.
By Krista Pass and Kat Palczewski. Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Wendy who lived in the busy, bustling city of London, England. She was a free-spirited girl with a huge imagination and loved reading all sorts of books and stories, even ones she had for school. But one book she loved more than any other was the story of Peter Pan, a young rebellious boy who lived in Neverland, a place where children never grow up. She wanted to stay a child forever, too.
One night, Wendy was reading the story of Peter Pan to her two favorite toys before falling into a deep, pleasant sleep. Little did she know, while her Z's were flying, so was her hero, Peter Pan, into her bedroom window to pick her up. Peter sprinkled a little pixie dust on Wendy and her two toys, and before they knew it, the three of them were flying in the air on their way to Neverland.
Once there, Wendy met all of the lost kids, who were the young boys and girls that lived on the Neverland island with their friend, Peter Pan. The place seemed so magical to Wendy. Everyone was so different from each other, but all shared the same joyful smiles. Toys, glitter, and sunshine filled the air at all times, except when the evil Captain Hook came around.
The clouds grew dark and covered the sky while the sea grew violent. All of the lost kids threw their toys so that the captain wouldn't see them, and they hid behind the nearby rocks. "Why are they all hiding, Peter? And where'd all the toys go?" Wendy asked. "The evil Captain Hook is on his way here. He hates toys and all the lost kids and believes fun is a waste of time, so we have to make sure he doesn't see the toys." "What does he do if he sees the toys?" "Throws them into the depths of the sea."
Before he could explain any more, Captain Hook started appearing from the ship, rolling into the coast. "There better not be any toys over there. I want nothing but cleanness." And with that, he scanned the area, swung his hook in the air, and sailed back against the waves.
All of the lost kids agreed that Captain Hook's madness must come to an end. They had been bossed around by him for decades and were tired of having to hide their fun. So they told Peter Pan he must go after Hook once and for all.
And with that, Peter Pan flew with Wendy to find Hook on his ship. He knew Wendy was smart and trusted her to help him because she was a good friend. So Peter snuck up behind him and they began to fight.
"Jab, cross, by, ya, jab!"
Wendy didn't know what to do. She tried to calm the fight because she knew violence was never the answer to any problem. But they still moved along the boat, fought out on the plank, and risked it all. Peter almost fell in the water at one point with a hungry crocodile below. But when Hook noticed the crocodile and the ticking of the clock in the animal's mouth, he quickly stopped fighting and scurried away to the captain's wheel to move away from the beast. Peter and Wendy were puzzled by Hook's mysterious change in behavior, and Wendy yelled at Hook as he sailed away, "Why are you so scared of the crocodile?" It was hard to hear Hook's answer as he was becoming farther and farther away, but Peter and Wendy heard him say, "He stole my childhood time."
With that answer sitting in their minds as they flew back to Neverland, the two became even more curious. "What did he mean?" Peter asked Wendy. "I think it has something to do with why he's so mean now. I wonder what the crocodile did to Hook." Soon enough, she answered her own question. "Oh, the crocodile ate his childhood time! As in, he grew up too fast and was never able to have fun as a kid, so he didn't know that he could still have fun as a grown-up." "Oh," Peter Pan said. So they started a plan to steal the clock back from the crocodile and wanted the lost kids to help.
The kids drew the crocodile in with a whistling sound, while Peter Pan snuck up behind the beast and propped his sword in the animal's mouth. With his mouth open, Wendy was able to quickly and safely retrieve the clock, and all the lost kids cheered. Hook heard the joyful noises from afar and grew upset, so he came to scold the kids, but was soon warmed to his soul when he learned of what everyone had done for him. He put the clock back around his neck and instantly turned to be joyful and pleasant. In fact, all the toys were brought back out and Hook and the lost kids played with each other while Peter and Wendy flew back to Wendy's home in London.
That night, Wendy slept so peacefully. She felt so happy to have helped the lost kids, Peter Pan and Hook, her new friends. She realized how important it was to have fun and enjoy being a kid, but at the same time, she learned that growing up wouldn't be so bad either. After all, Hook was now a very happy grown-up who had fun, because he was now able to have his childhood time and memories to cherish again.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
The end.